MLGO is shaping up for a potential short squeeze this week, and here's why. Short interest is over 25% of the float, and borrow rates are sitting north of 140%, meaning shorts are bleeding just to hold their positions. The float is super tight too, thanks to WIMI locking up 67% of shares for 10 years. Yes, 10. I mean, that is a long time to be holding a stock for. But hey, if you're a shareholder, you're probably not complaining, especially when the company is sitting on over $160 million in cash, with basically no debt, so they're not some broke meme stock. This is a prime short squeeze candidate. Low float, high short pressure, and a big financial cushion. If volume picks up, this thing could rip fast. So what does MLGO do exactly? Well, they're an investment company focused on tech, and they've got a few different business segments. One is called Cloud Service Revenue, which is pretty self-explanatory. Another one is called Subscription Service Revenue. And then there's this segment called Other Party Over Party. No idea what that is? Maybe someone can clue me in down below. But the point is, these guys have a pretty diverse range of income streams, which is always nice to see. And speaking of income, let's take a look at the financials real quick. Revenue is up almost 30% year over year, and adjusted EBITDA is up more than 200%. So clearly the business is doing well. But what about the balance sheet? Well, cash and cash equivalents are over $160 million, like I mentioned earlier. But total debt is only $8.6 million. That's a net debt of $151 million. And when you compare that to the $170 million market cap, you start to realize that this isn't your typical high-risk, high-reward growth stock. There's a big margin of safety here. In fact, this stock could be considered a cash cow, so it makes sense that the shorts are targeting it. They're trying to squeeze out some easy profits by betting on the stock price falling, but so far it hasn't worked out too well for them. The short interest is skyrocketing. The borrow rate is through the roof, and the stock price is barely budging. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some short covering soon. In fact, it wouldn't be a surprise if it happens this week. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Are the shorts in trouble this week? Let me know down below. And if you want to see more short squeeze candidates, you know what to do. See you tomorrow.